Let's talk about white chicks and what every black man should know. In recent years, there has been a noticeable trend among some black men advocating for dating white women over black women. This perspective suggests that white girls might offer a more fulfilling or less complicated relationship experience. On the surface, this seems like a straightforward choice, but the reality of dating white chicks is far more nuanced. The notion that dating white girls is inherently superior to dating black women is an oversimplification that ignores the complexities involved. While there might be perceived benefits in dating outside one's race, such as different cultural experiences or societal perceptions, it's crucial to acknowledge that there are significant drawbacks as well. In this discussion, I will discuss the problems that can arise in dating white women and show the importance of understanding the extent of these relationships. There are also great advantages to meeting nations, but these come with their own challenges and costs. It is important to recognize that while inter-ethnic relations can be enriching and offer new perspectives, they also present some unique barriers that must be carefully considered. The idea that white women are a better choice often comes from misconceptions or situations that don't reflect the reality of individual relationships. To truly understand the power of dating, it's important to understand the potential rewards and challenges involved. It involves navigating societal expectations, social roles, and personal experiences that may not be visible. I explore these issues and discuss how systemic and personal biases affect relationships between black men and white women. Through this work, we aim to shed light on the complexities of social relations and encourage a different perspective on these relations. To understand the costs and benefits of dating white girls, one must understand the broader context of race and social attitudes. Let's look at how these relationships fit into the larger framework of personal identity, cultural differences, and social norms. So, while we're at it, remember that while making friends outside of the community can be beneficial, it's important to do so with an understanding of the potential challenges and what's around them. Relationship Insights. Let's explore these areas together and consider the implications for those making these difficult and profound choices. Diet and exercise are necessary to get a perfect body. To be rich, you have to work hard, 80 hours a week, to be an entrepreneur. The traditional 40-hour work week is shrinking, especially for women in some of the more demanding jobs. Dating white girls is expensive. Black men must mentally manage these challenges. They don't change. The first thing black men need to know about white girls is that most of the time they don't understand the problems that black men face. It's not their fault. It's clean. White chicks don't know what black people do every day. They don't know the fear of seeing a police officer in the rearview mirror. A white girl might not think twice about a cop. He is safe, but for most black people, the existence of law enforcement is not acceptable. For example, when the store closes and the police come, the situation is more for the police than for the black man. Blacks live in America differently than whites, and this difference affects relationships. Think back to my first meeting with Devin. I wasn't with him every time I met him. One time, when I went to pick up his car, I saw a sign that said, "Do not turn right on red." I asked him about it, and he seemed confused. I said that as a black man, I felt that the police let him get away with me. In another example, while watching P, the police found drugs and a license, but let him go. Devin was shocked and did not know why the behavior of black man than white woman. Finally, consider the example of a white woman driving under the influence. No matter how many times she swerves and stops, the police decide to pull her over. This stark contrast to how black people behave in similar situations shows a huge difference. People seem to show love and give money to sick African children on TV, but they always forget. Your white girlfriend may not understand the problems you face as a black man, even if she seems kind. Public comment leads to hell, but it's more about his reaction than the real concern about systemic issues. This can be compared to a female sports fan who doesn't know much about sports but is a fan. Your white friends may think that you are against every aspect of black male dating. He may think you are alone, and can create unrealistic expectations. While it's nice to be seen as unique, it's important to be true to it. In short, black men need to realize that white women, despite their best intentions, are often out of touch with the unique struggles of black men. This naivete can manifest itself in a lack of understanding of the social conditions at play, especially in legal settings. The reality is that most white women may not fully understand the systemic issues, discrimination, and everyday challenges that black people face. They may show love or concern, but this does not always lead to a deep and meaningful understanding of these problems. Also, it is important to note that white women are unrealistic expectations for black men. There may be a tendency to view their black peers through a lens that highlights positive aspects or attempts to fit them into preconceived notions of uniqueness. This view can create pressure and misconceptions that affect the strength of the relationship. It is important to address these issues openly and ensure that both parties have an equal understanding and expectations. When it comes to choosing a life partner, whether black or white, the foundation of a successful relationship is respect, mutual understanding, and clear communication. For black men considering relationships with white women, this means acknowledging these potential pitfalls and engaging with the truth about race, social perspectives, and personal experiences. It is very important to approach the relationship with understanding and patience, and to ensure that both parties are willing to face and work together with these challenges. Choosing a partner is a very personal decision based on what you both bring to the relationship and how to navigate the challenges. Whether your partner is black, white, or otherwise, the most important thing is to build a relationship based on honesty, compassion, and commitment to understanding each other's worlds. So, as you navigate the world of dating, remember to choose your partner carefully. Understand the strengths of play and strive for a relationship that values understanding and respect above all else. The way to create a meaningful and supportive relationship is that both partners have access to the depth of each other's experiences and perspectives. For all men, especially black men, make wise choices, talk openly, and build relationships that truly reflect your values and aspirations. By choosing wisely, approach your relationships with understanding and care, and take the time to build relationships based on understanding and genuine respect. Hello everyone. Take care and good luck on your journey to find meaningful and fulfilling relationships.